Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed coming through with another live stream. Welcome to another men's motivational talk. Fellas, we got some things to discuss today. Yes, indeed. The title of this video is Real Men Have High Standards with Women. And this particular stream is going to have layers to it. It's going to have loads of game for you brothers out there. It's going to have loads of knowledge for you brothers out there. Rather you in a dating scene, or you're married, or you're looking for a wife, a suitable woman in your life. There's some things that we got to understand, especially people of the urban community, you know, because I can't really speak for everybody. I only can speak for people within my particular community. I'm not sure what's going on out there on the outside, but I can tell you what's going on among our people. And there's some changes that got to be made. Yes, indeed. We got to make some changes, brothers. We definitely got to make some changes. I see y'all rolling in the chat pretty quick. As you roll in, make sure you thumb the video up on the way in. All right? Let's let this video spread, because you know what? These talks are imperative. Absolutely necessary. When it comes to our community, blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, so on and so forth, we've been disenfranchised. The roles have been reversed. This society have become matriarchal. Now, from a biblical aspect or vantage point, we want a patriarchal society. We want things to have order and balance, especially within our households. Because, brothers, your peace is everything. As a man, your peace is literally everything. In order for you to excel in life, in order for you to live out your ordained purpose in life, you must have an atmosphere of peace. You gotta have it. There's no way you can juggle chaos and success. It does not work. You can't juggle chaos and success. It's like oil and water. It just don't blend. It don't mix. And there's some things you gotta learn about women, about standards, so you don't end up in a household full of turmoil. So you don't end up in a dysfunctional relationship, a toxic relationship. And I'm looking out for the brothers in this particular video, because the truth of the matter is this. A lot of women already have high standards when it comes to choosing a suitable mate as a man. A lot of women, from the time they are children, they have a list. Yes, indeed, brothers. This is what you got to understand. They have a list, right? And this list is a pretty long list of what they want in a husband. I mean, they go into details. They're adamant about that list. Some women raise the bar so damn high that they'll never find that man. And ultimately, they'll be left alone. And that's most women. They set this bar so high that they'll never find what they're looking for. But that's how detail-oriented they are in looking for a mate. I mean, the person gotta be over 5'9". The person gotta be light skin or brown skin or dark skin. The person gotta make 80,000 plus a year. The person gotta have this. The person gotta have that. They gotta drive a nice car. They have to have this. They have to have that. Yes. And it's usually done on a very carnal level when you're looking at it. But it's the truth. Fellas, a lot of women have a list. And listen, I'm not trying to shame women whatsoever at all about having a list, because women should have standards as well. But the issue is this. The issue is this, brothers. We don't have a list. All right? We're not detailed in what we're looking for. And when I'm talking about this list, I'm not speaking on a carnal level whatsoever. All right? This woman have to have certain attributes on a mental, physical, and a spiritual level, not just carnal. But it seems that the world have programmed brothers, men in particular, to totally ignore all the worthy attributes of a wife, the true worthy attributes. The only thing we looking at is she got a fat ass, she look good, she's a freaking bed, she's light skinned, she's dark skinned, she's brown skinned. I can tolerate her. I can tolerate spending time with her. I can be around her sometimes. The sex is good. It just so happens a lot of brothers have this mentality. A whole lot of brothers have this mentality. And when they're looking for a woman, the only thing they're looking for is things on an existential level, carnal desires. Nothing that's going to really truly bring them any peace whatsoever. And we got to break the mold. We got to break the mold. Number one, brothers, you got to understand, everything is in reverse right now. Everything is in reverse. You're trying too hard to impress these women out here. You're too damn thirsty. Okay? Brothers, you are too damn thirsty. Seriously. And honestly, I'm getting tired of you Negroes. I'm gonna be honest with you. You go out to the bar, to the club, to a lounge, pool hall. No matter where you go, soon as a sister that's fine walks in the door, you Negroes are all in her damn face. You're like ravenous wolves out here. You're like ravenous wolves. Seriously, you brothers be foaming at the damn mouth. Now, there's nothing wrong with approaching women. There's nothing wrong with that. But the truth of the matter is, there are way more women than there are men. There are way more women than there are men. There are literally 10 women born to every male. 10 female children are born to every male child. All right? Brothers, there are 10 women to every man. Do you understand what I'm telling you right now? So why are you being so damn aggressive with these women? Why? I don't get it. I can't wrap my mind around that. See, this is what you got to understand. This is the times you're living in right now. And I want you to really digest what I'm telling you. Women choose. You see how I simplified that? I remember back in the day, right? Brothers used to be like, man, let that female choose, man. Let her choose who she want. Let her choose. Listen, she's going to position herself in the place that she should be if she wants your attention. She may even talk to you. If a woman walks into let's say a clothing store, right? And she likes something in that clothing store, she's going to ask someone to get her something that she desires, right? In that store. It's the same damn thing when these women are choosing. If she wants you, she would position herself. She would ask. You understand? She would start a conversation. It is what it is. And if these women won't do that, then let them be what they're going to be. Because listen, I'm going to just put it out here. Brothers, you got to understand that you're in a day and an age where women just need to be a lot more aggressive than what they are. They need to stop thinking that every man is going to chase them, because listen, real men have very high standards, and we're not going to just judge things based on how she is looking. Do you understand? Based on looks alone, that's not enough for a brother to have interest. Okay? We got to have standards as men. Let me explain something to you, brothers. And you can apply this to your life. Look at what's going on in your life right now, and look at the woman you're with. All right? Here is a checklist that you need to mark off, and here's the standards that you need to have. And if she don't fit these standards and you love this woman, raise the bar on her. Push her to the limit. Push her to the limit of which her standards are. All right? Now, number one, brothers, your woman is supposed to be your cheerleader. Do you understand me? Men need to be encouraged. Your woman is supposed to be your number one fan. Do you hear me? Your number one fan. She's always rooting for you. When you go to a sporting event, right, and you see the cheerleaders, right, and they rooting for the team, it does something to the players when they walk on that field and they see these cheerleaders cheering these players on, right? That's your woman's role. She's supposed to cheer you on. She's supposed to encourage you. She's supposed to make you feel like you can conquer the world, brothers. She's supposed to build you up. That's what she's supposed to do. Push you to the highest capacity, to the highest level. What Carrie Hilson say? She say she could be your motivation, right? Yeah, she's supposed to be your motivation. Or it wasn't Carrie Hilson, it was the girl from Destiny's Child. It was the girl from Destiny's Child, I can't remember her name. Kelly Rowland, that's her name. That's what Kelly Rowland said, she could be your motivation. That's what you want. You want your woman to be your motivation, you hear me? You want her to be your, you want her to let you know you the only man that she desired, the only man that she would ever want and need. You got to be 100% sure that you are the one. She's supposed to let it be known you are the king of this castle. You are the man. She's supposed to show you the utmost respect. That's what standards come in. She's supposed to nurture you. If you're injured at your job, she's supposed to massage you, brother. Yeah, she's supposed to have that hot plate on the table, brother. Forget about that damn wop. What kind of peace can you bring me? Her job is to help you, brother. I'm telling you, man, listen. Women, when they hear certain things that men want, what we require, right? A lot of these modern day women, you got to understand, brothers, they're going to look at you like, wow, you're demanding. Absolutely. Yes, real men are demanding. We demand respect, the utmost respect. We demand for you to take care of yourself. We want you to present yourself and your best version to us. We demand that because we feel that's what we deserve. That's what the standards are. If you're in a relationship, we don't want our women to let themselves go. No, 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 no. Why would we want that? Listen, if she doesn't love herself enough to take care of herself, then how can she love you? Let me repeat that. Let that ring out for you. If she don't love herself enough to take care of herself, how can she love you? She haven't learned how to love herself. It's time for brothers to raise the standards. It's time, and I'm not talking about on a carnal level. I'm talking about on a spiritual level as well. A mental level. It's time to teach your woman. It's time for you brothers to require a woman to be learned. All right? It's too many fish in the sea. It's too many fish in the sea for you as a man to settle for less. And ladies and gentlemen, I apologize of any background noise. Gentlemen in particular, because that's who this video is for, but there's a lot going on around me and I got to deal with the elements. And if you gain an edification from this stream, go ahead and mash that thumbs up button. Yes, somebody said men, you protect, provide. Absolutely. And listen, these type of videos, let me tell you, let me explain this to you. These type of topics, a lot of people will go ahead and say, new breed, you're a misogynist, you're a sexist. No, I'm a traditional man. A traditional man. I have standards. When I'm dealing with women, these women are going to have to present what they can build or what they can add to my life. It just is what it is. The Bible says that Eve was created to be Adam's helpmeet. So the problem is, in this society, in this matriarchal society, when you meet a woman these days, they want to know how you can help them. All right? This is the problem. This is the problem right here, brothers. They want to know what can you bring to the table for them, and it's usually on a carnal level. Because trust and believe, a righteous man, a good man, a God-fearing man is going to bring a lot to the table to a good woman. He's going to bring guidance. He's going to teach her. He's going to lead her. He's going to protect her. He's going to care for her. He's going to treat her like the most prized possession that he has. Okay? That goes without saying. But a lot of women these days want to know what you can bring to them monetarily. Yeah. They want to know what you can bring to them, let's say, far as having fun. What's the word for it? They want to know what kind of excitement you can bring to them. They want to know, you know, how can you help them? Some of these women, they have very low standards, and they just want to know if you could get them high or drunk. Let's just be real. That's what's going on in our community. And some of these women just want to know if you can hit them off with a $50 or $60 Cashapp, right? Their standards are way down there, because they've been taught that they got to get something out of the deal. When whole time they're getting temporary sustenance, just temporary sustenance, and basically overall they're still sad and lonely, just sad and lonely. Yeah, they still dealing with instruments of pain and destruction in order to satisfy and please themselves. They got to go under their beds and underneath their mattresses and in their dresser drawer to deal with themselves. You know why? Because they only looking out for what they can get out of a situation, instead of actually looking at the roles the way it's supposed to be, which is, I see this man here. He has potential. I want to help this man. I just want to be a part of this man's life. I just want to add to what he's building. I see his vision. I see his dream. This brother is a God-fearing man. I want to add to that. I want to push that. I want to be a part of that. I want to bear his children. This is how women are supposed to be thinking, brothers. That's how they're supposed to be thinking. Oh, wow, I gotta be the best version of myself for this man. I want to impress him because he's a man of the Most High. That's how it should be. You're supposed to be kings and rulers out here, brothers. If you hear any background noise in the background, any music, I do not own the rights to the music. It is just simply background music. Straight up. Somebody said everyone going outside trying to go in my bag. Even harder, the toxicity build myself and chase the money. And then you know what? Sometimes, brothers, you got to focus on you. You got to focus on you. Sometimes it's not always time for you to be chasing a sister and trying to get her. I like to use this analogy. We like to say that we are hunters. And for a long time, I used that analogy when it comes to going after women. But I've changed my perspective. I changed my perspective. We are not hunters, brothers. We are more like fishermen. We are more like fishermen because, listen, the bait that catch the fish is what you're doing in your life. You know, the bait, when you put that bait on that line and you throw it out, the bait is how you work out, how you exercise, how you condition yourself, how you work hard, how you build up your legacy, how the knowledge that you absorb, the books that you read, the intellect, the spiritual riches that you gain. That is the bait. Do you understand? And basically, when that bait is casted out there, the fish, they catch on. And then you just reel them in. You just reel them in. That's not hunting. It takes a lot more finesse. It takes a lot more patience to be a fisherman than a hunter. See, because listen, you brothers be out here hunting, right? As soon as you see a deer out here, you running out the woods and you scaring the damn deers away. They running full speed the hell up out of there. Why? Because you have no tact. You're too damn thirsty. Work on you. Get your priorities in order. Get yourself in check. Focus on you, because guess what? These women out here, they getting degrees. They out here getting decent jobs. They're building themselves up. They hitting the gym. They getting their bodies right. And they're patient. They ain't in no rush to deal with you brothers. They are not in any rush whatsoever. Do you hear me? And when you have high standards, when you set the bar real high, let me explain something to you, brothers. When you set the bar really high, you are not going to just accept the first thing that comes your way, right? Just like these women. The first 5 dudes that run up to them in a bar, they might get some drinks from you. They might, talk to you and have conversation with you. But guess what? The guy that they was looking at, 9 times out of 10, that's who they gonna pursue. No matter how many guys approach them, they are very patient. But you brothers, the first woman that show you some damn attention, you just out here thirsty. Speaking, man, get yourself some water, man. Hey. Cool off, man. Have a cool off session. Do you hear me? Stop being so damn thirsty. I mean, like, I be just watching. I mean, I be in the cut, because I stay in the cut. I don't make moves. I don't do none of that when it comes to these women, because women are going to choose, bro. Let her choose. It's too many of them for you to, as soon as she walk in the door, hey, boo, hey, can I buy you a drink, baby? Can I get you a drink? Why do you think these women are walking around with their nose up in the air like this? Why? Why do you think that's happening? I mean, they walking around like they don't sit on a toilet and do number 2. Do you hear me? They act like that they don't burp, that they don't fart, they don't pass gas. Like, they act like they are just, damn. Do you understand what I'm saying? A woman is just a woman. She's a human being, bro. She farts in the middle of the night. She burps. She does number 2 and blow the bathroom up. Yeah, I know. She's just a human being, bro. Damn. I mean, get the thirst out of here. It's ridiculous, man. And you know what? Anytime you see brothers real thirsty like that, 10 times out of 10, they have low standards. 10 times out of 10, they have low standards, and these women out here be clowning. Why do you think a lot of these women just be turning you brothers down? You know why? Because you're not even a commodity to them. That's why. You're not a commodity, because guess what? Soon as you talk to them and they give you the number, you sending inappropriate pictures to them and everything. You sending them all kind of pictures. You calling them 10 times before they can get the hell in the house. I mean, damn, bruh. You looking crazy out here. Remind you, 10 women to every one man. Could you picture that? Now, am I saying there's a lot of good women out there for every man? Absolutely not. The Bible tell you to find a virtuous woman is like, that's like finding like precious stones and rubies and gems and diamonds and emeralds. You don't just walk down the damn street and find a bag of emeralds and jewels and diamonds. It takes patience. You gotta go on a treasure hunt. Finding good women in your corner is like, that's like, let me give you what's the analogy for it? That's like, I don't know, that's like finding Lucky Charms or something, you know what I'm saying? But they out there. And you gotta understand this as well. When the scriptures say who can find a good woman, a precious woman, who can find this woman? It has two meanings to it. It also means every woman you meet are not gonna be perfect. So when I'm talking about setting high standards, I'm talking about having not impossible standards, just high standards. Because there's no such thing as a perfect woman, bro. You're never gonna find a woman that's just your everything. That's your purpose as a man, to help her become your everything. To help her become what you want her to be. Mold her. Yes, I said it. Mold her to what it is you want her to become. She may not be perfect when you meet her, but damn it, if she got potential and she is what you're looking for, work with that woman. Work with her. Seriously. And a lot of women out here, brothers, they have potential. They just don't know what they need. Some of them know what they want, they just don't know what they need. And you got to be that man to show them. Take them by the hand like, look, babe, it's a better way than what you're doing. Do you know how many women out here are being influenced by all the wrong people in their life? They're being influenced by all the wrong women in their circle, and they're actually tired of it. They're fed up by it. You as a man, you're supposed to be that one that be like, look, a lot of these women in this world aren't happy. Allow me to show you what it is and how we can find peace together, serving the Most High. Because that's what relationships and marriage is about. It's not about you, brothers. It's not about her. It's about serving the Most High's purpose. Do you understand? That's what marriage is about. Serving His purpose. That's why you need peace to do the work. That's why you need a woman that's going to bring you that tranquility to do the work. You need that peace. The standards got to be set high, but not impossible. Not impossible. Just like a lot of these brothers, they get with women, and I'm going to show you how backwards people think. They'll get with a woman who's not promiscuous. She does not dress like a hoe. She's reserved. She's very chaste, shamefaced. She's not out here in the streets. Let me show you how ignorant a lot of Negroes are in my community. Let me show you the thought process of a lot of these ignorant Negroes, right? They'll get with this sister, right? And because she is not swinging off of ceiling fans, and because she ain't acting like Cardi B, and she ain't Meg the Stallion out here with her tongue sticking out, some humping the damn air, and she just this big old freak, right? You brothers, you turned off by that. You like, man, she ain't even all that, man. I got with her, and you know, she wasn't doing this, and she wasn't doing that. Listen, you as a man are supposed to show her if she is inexperienced, guess what? Things are best done when there's a teacher and there's a student. Do you hear me? When there's a teacher and then when there's a student. Because if she ain't out here all freaked out, let me let you on a news flash, brothers. That's a good thing. That's a good thing that she ain't all freaked out with it. And it's a good thing if she is too. Double entendre. Yeah, I hit y'all with that one. I sure did. It's a good thing if she not, and it's a good thing if she is. You just got less teaching to do. Do you hear me? But anyway, man, if you in this live stream, man, mash that thumbs up because I'm not lying to y'all. You brothers know I'm not lying to you. Stop me when I'm lying, man. Told y'all brothers not one damn lie yet. Set the standards up high, man. Put them standards up. These women got their standards. We got our damn standards too. You want a man that's over 5'8", 5'9". You want a man that's this, that, the third. You want a man that make this amount of money. Well, guess what brothers want? Well, guess what real men want? Real men want women who can cook. Because when you out here grinding, when you out here doing your thing, when you working hard, you need a hot plate. You need a hot plate. You want a woman who can raise children, change diapers, clean. You want that. You want a woman who is your cheerleader. You want a woman who encourages you. You want a woman that when you come together, even sexually, when you come together with this woman sexually, she brings you an energy in the spiritual realm. You don't want no woman that when you lay down with her, you're drained and fatigued and you can't work because guess what? Her spirit not matching with your spirit, and now you lazy because you're dealing with her and you don't want to do this and you don't want to do that. No, you want a woman that when you come together with her, electricity sparks. It's electricity. And she hits you with a jolt of energy. The next day you wake up, sun shining. You wake up and you like, my wife, she gives me such energy. She motivates me to get up and handle this business. Her energy is not dead energy. Her energy doesn't weigh me down. I don't feel like that I'm dragging a monster truck tire on my back because this person ain't doing their best to serve the Most High. Because guess what? Y'all both got to be doing your best to serve the Most High. Or guess what, brothers? You're going to be carrying some dead ass weight and you're going to be tired. It's going to tire you out. You're going to be tired as hell carrying that damn big ass monster truck tire on your back. I'm telling you, everything I'm telling you, I'm speaking from experience. Now, one thing I'm telling you, it ain't something that I ain't learned dealing with these women. You want women, listen, let me tell you, brothers, you want the standards to be up here. Right now, our standards are like right here. We need them joints to go up like this, right? We need to raise the bar. There's too many women out here who thinking they run the damn show. And they ain't running a damn thing but they mouth. You understand me? And I'm to the point where I'm not even easily impressed. I only can speak personally. I don't know about you, brothers. But when women are out and they're twerking, and they're trying to get attention by twerking, you know, they twerking for somebody's attention. Especially when you out here in Atlanta. Everywhere you go in Atlanta, you just trying to have a good time. It turns into a damn strip club out of nowhere. You could be at a pool hall, you could be at a restaurant, you could be at a bar, and all of a sudden you'll look around and people at tables twerking, looking for some damn attention. Because all they doing it for is views, right? There was a clip that went viral of this brother pretty much rebuking and G-checking these women for twerking in his restaurant. And I was looking at that and I found it comical because, I mean, really, they didn't have a damn thing to say. Them women really ain't have nothing to say because it's like, yeah, sit your ass down. They just sat down and were just like, well, it was just funny to me. I don't know, it was funny. But anyway, I say that to say this, man. Men are starting to become very conscious and cognitive and socially aware of the world. So your ass clapping is not enough to make brothers interested. I mean, I'm dead ass, but I only can speak for myself. I don't want to generalize because some brothers are very, very interested in that. Very interested. So I'm gonna speak for myself when I say this. When I'm out and about and I see women doing that, it does nothing for me because my standards are up here. It does nothing for me, like nothing. You know, I may look, yeah, because I'm a man, I have eyes. I mean, I might look and say, wow, you know, but at the end of the day, my standards are not going to make me interested in that person because of that. You understand? And that's just how we got to be. Like, women got to understand what will get a man's attention way more than you twerking is if you're trying to get a man's attention, because some of these women are trying to get brothers' attention by doing that because they feel like in their, and listen, in their defense, a lot of brothers do like that. So they feel like, you know, that's how to get their attention. But I'm gonna be honest, ladies, if you want a real man, right? A real brother, a brother who just chilling, calm, playing the cut, a chilled out type of brother, right? What would get his attention more than you twerking would be you just walking across the bar, walking across the club and say, hey, I seen you from across the room. Did you come here alone? You know, hey, how are you today? Yeah, and just start a conversation. That will really get a brother's attention. He'd be like, oh, you know, yeah, you know, I'm here alone. And then he may say, hey, can I buy you a drink? You see how that works? Because there's too many women out here for brothers to be all damn thirsty. You'll earn that drink because you walked over there like a woman, or if you just sit next to the brother. I'm telling you, if you sit next to him and listen, show him the body language that you're welcoming. Stop all the damn mean mugging. Some of these women be looking like bulldogs with that hard ass face, mean mugging like New Breed in one of these damn thumbnails. How you gonna be looking like me in a thumbnail and think that you look approachable? You understand? Like, that's crazy. You know, they'll sit, listen, this is what you do. You come across the bar, you sit at the table, you relax your body, you give him the body language. And women know how to use body language. Don't act like y'all don't. Women know how to use body language. You give him the body language that you're welcoming, you smile, catch eye contact, and guess what? That brother's gonna be like, hey, can I buy you a drink? How are you doing this evening? You enjoying yourself tonight? By the way, you looking good tonight. You understand? I'm telling you, like, I'm telling you, I'm dropping some jewels right now. Men and women should be able to receive this message full-fledged. Men in particular, you got to raise the bar. Get your standards up. If a woman, if you exchange phone numbers with a woman, right? You have to understand, brothers, that she is on an interview. She's on an interview. The times we living in right now are very perilous. There's a lot of uncertainty going on. You got to lay all your cards on the table as a man. You got to tell them what it is you want, what it is you're doing, who you are, what type of brother you are. Lay it all out on the table. And then you got to find out what type of woman she is. And guess what? It takes a lot of talking. A lot of talking. A lot. Forget all this text messaging. All this texting back and forth. Listen, this text culture, text messaging culture is ruining people truly building. It's ruining people getting to know each other. You cannot get to know somebody by texting them. You need to have those 2-hour conversations, 1-hour conversations. 30 minutes, 40 minutes here, an hour there, an hour here. You need to have them conversations because it takes a lot to dig through the layers and find out about what woman you're interested in. You literally have to learn to ask questions. If you have high standards as a man, guess what? You have questions. I don't give a damn. Get you a questionnaire, brother. Write it out. Brothers, let me tell you something. This is what I want you to do. Get you a notepad. Think about what type of woman you want. I want you to write out all the questions that you have for this woman. Just write questions. Thank you for the super chat, family. Says, what's up, bro? I'm a trucker. Should have came off the road and worked local to prepare for civil unrest. I saw you mention civil unrest in the video. Absolutely. And that goes in the lines what I'm saying, because there's a lot going on and we don't have time to be playing games with these women. We really got to find out if they coming with us or they going to get caught up in the storm that's coming. Are you you got to have that mentality. Are you coming with me where the Most High is giving me vision as a God-fearing man? And this is the mentality you got to have. Is she coming with you or is she going to get caught up in the storm? You have no time for nothing outside of that right now. That's not the day and age for that. Either she coming with you or she gonna deal with the world. Simple as that. So what you do is you write you a questionnaire. You are interviewing this woman. And I'm going to tell you, brothers, women love to answer questions. Do you hear me? You don't even have to talk that much. Women love to answer questions. If you're asking them questions, 9 times out of 10, most women are open books. If you got a woman who's mysterious, never call her again. Block her. Don't deal with her. One thing I hate more than anything, or hate dealing with more than anything, is a damn mysterious woman. If you mysterious, I want nothing to do with you. 9 times out of 10, you playing with tarot cards. 9 times out of 10, you putting something in the spaghetti that ain't supposed to be in there. 9 times out of 10, you're practicing witchcraft and doing idol gods. I don't want nothing to do with no woman who's mysterious. I want her to be like, this is me, I'm this type of person, all out in the open. All out in the open. Give me everything. Who are you? What makes you tick? How did you grow up? Everything. I want everything. And that's how you brothers gotta be. Because if you got high standards, you gotta know, okay, does this piece fit in my life? How about this piece? Do that fit? Do this fit? Do that fit? Start thinking with this. This right here. Stop thinking with your lower regions, brothers. Use this right here. What do you want in life? As a man, you got to know where you're going. You got to know what you want, know what you desire, know what you need. What do you want to leave behind? What is it going to take? Is it going to take one woman to help you? Is it going to take 2 women? Is it going to take 3 women? Are you a one-woman man? What is it going to take to help you build what it is you're going to build? Because that way you can lay all your cards on the table. Straight up. Honesty and total transparency and clarity at its finest. 100% raw and uncut. Be that. Because a woman know what she dealing with, you know what you dealing with. As real men, our standards got to be high, man. I'm telling you. Someone said, I speak my mind and my husband appreciates it. He might not like it sometimes, but he knows who I am. Hey, that's between you and your husband. And let me just say this, nowhere in this video am I telling women that they can't have their own personalities and speak their mind and be who it is they are. Nobody's looking for no robot. Nobody's looking for no wet noodle, okay? Brothers want women for personality. Brothers want women who can encourage. They want women for various reasons. So, but brothers do have to have standards. You definitely have to have standards out here. You got to have standards. Like, make you a checklist, because these sisters, they got their checklist. They know what it is they want, and I'm saying their bar is raised so high that it's unrealistic. I mean, it's totally unrealistic. And that's why we got so many single women out here, because they're not thinking on a mental, physical, and spiritual level a lot of the times. And then when you find a woman who is thinking on that level, then hey, you need to get to know her, brothers. If she thinking of, does this man serve God? Is this man a great provider? Is this man handsome or whatever? That's the same thing you gotta look when it comes to a woman. Is she a great mother? Is she beautiful? Does she take care of herself? Is she You know, is she encouraging? These are the bullet points we gotta hit, man. That woman's supposed to stimulate you, man, as a man. Some of you brothers don't give a damn. Y'all just dealing with looks. Women that you can't even talk to. I like to talk, so I can't imagine having a woman that can't speak, that can't talk, or is closed off or reserved. No, I'm a communicator. I like all cards to be on the table. I like things to be a certain way, you know. Everything got to be out in the open. And you brothers got to understand, man, when a woman manipulates you one time, here's another pet peeve. When you in the knowledge of the Most High God, when you in the truth, when you know what's going on in the world, when you're aware, when you're quote unquote woke, that it is very difficult for anybody to pull the wool over your eyes. Very difficult for anybody to manipulate you as a man. The one time a woman tries to manipulate you and she crosses you and she's trying to play a game, you leave her where she stands. Do you understand? As men, we got to learn how to let go. I'm just going to put it out there. And everything I'm telling y'all, I'm saying it to myself. You got to know when to let go. When that woman show you that she ain't right, that she ain't willing to play her position, when that woman show you that you're never going to get peace with her, when you got to yell over her, when you say something, it got to turn into a damn argument. When you are trying to correct something, it turns into an argument, or that person is not hearing you. Leave her where she stands. Because you know what, brothers? Your standards are a little bit too high to be dealing with that nonsense. And guess what? Life is too damn short. Life is too damn short for you men to be wasting 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years with a woman that you know damn well ain't gonna never damn change. If she ain't changed yet, what makes you think she gonna change? You wasting time on a woman who meets all the necessary requirements. You wasting time, and guess what? You missing out on a beautiful sister who cooks, cleans, provides, and in a sense of providing for the children, meaning taking care of them, being a care provider, I should say. She strokes your ego because all men have egos. All men deserve to have their ego stroked if they're doing the right thing. Yeah, as long as that man is not what they call egotistical. But all men have egos because they're men. They have, as much as you have a testosterone, as much as you have ego. If you got testosterone, you have an ego. All right, it's embedded in you. A woman is supposed to stroke that ego. She's supposed to let you know that, hey, you the only one. She only got eyes for you. You're supposed to be 100% sure and trust that woman. Because guess what? That's what will bring you peace. That's what will make you live to old age. To the end of your days. You will die of old age if you got some women or a woman in your corner that understands what it is to be a woman. Y'all wonder why these brothers be dying all early in marriages? They be married for 20 years. The woman always outlives the man. She always outlives this brother. This brother always dying at age 50 from a heart attack. She always inheriting the money. You know why that is? You know why? Because she done damn killed that man with her damn mouth. Because that's how much peace is important for a man. She done killed that man. Look, she done cooked him all kind of, when I say can cook, right? I mean the woman can cook healthy food. She don't use a bunch of damn sodium. She can make it taste good with natural seasonings. She can throw the herbs up in there. She can cook you good foods that really replenish your body. But you got these women out here who giving you hot dogs. She giving you hot dogs and ramen noodles. She giving you all kind of white bread, and she making Oscar Mayer lunch meat sandwiches for you, and then wonder why you getting damn high cholesterol, high blood pressure. She is killing you, bro. She killing you physically. Mentally, she driving your ass crazy. Mentally, she is driving you nuts, bro. You can't even think straight. All you when you go outside, you shell shocked. You can't even go outside because you hear her voice in your head nagging you. Her voice is in your head like stabbing you in your damn brain. You getting migraines because you afraid to even call home. When her number pop up, let me tell you, when her number pop up on your phone, your heart start palpitating. Your heart start palpitating because you don't know what she about to go off about. You don't know what she about to say. She about to call you screaming about something, and your heart is already beating. Your blood pressure is rising. She is killing you, bro. And then spiritually, you're not even playing your role spiritually, because if you're not a man of that house, guess what? Your spirit is crouched over. Your inner man is crouched over like this. Your inner man crouched over like this. I want to be a lion. I want to be the Lion of Judah that the Most High created me to be. I want to be a man. I want to follow the true gospel of Christ. I want to be this man. I want to be righteous. But your spirit like this. Because that woman ruling over your ass with an iron fist. You a coward in front of a woman. As a man, you ain't supposed to, listen, you ain't supposed to submit to a woman about a damn thing. Talking about, I remember I said women are supposed to submit to men, and this woman on my chat said, well, men are supposed to submit to women too. Make that make sense. A man ain't supposed to submit to a woman for a damn thing. A man's supposed to submit to a woman make that make sense. It gotta be a leader, and then it gotta be a follower. Do you understand that? You can't both be submitting to each other, because listen, if there is too much compromise in a relationship, instead of moving up, you're staying in place. Instead of moving up, you're doing a 360 turn. Because does she agree with that? And I agree with this, and then we do that? No. I'm the man. We going here. We going this way. The Most High give us vision. He put it in us. When danger comes, when it's time to survive. If all hell broke loose right now as we speak, all you brothers out here, your defense mechanism will kick in. A mechanism that women don't got. Your survival skills will kick in. Survival skills that women don't got. You would know which way to run. You would hit the woods. You would find out how to survive. Listen, that is given to you as a man to be the lead. So you telling me all hell break loose, she wants you to compromise? Well, no, we should go that way. No. You stay your ass right there, right? You stay right there, right? No, you stay right there. I'm gonna go survive. That's how it should be. Real spill, 100%. And that's how it is right now. Stop wasting your time with these women who don't see your vision. Women who don't want to encourage you. Women who don't want to see the best for you as a man. Stop wasting your damn time, brothers. Have some standards about yourself. Stop being so damn thirsty, basing everything on how a woman look. Stop dealing with women who got their damn hands out. As soon as you meet them, she got her damn hands out. Well, can you be generous to me? I need this, no. Stop tricking. Stop throwing money up on these women. Stop. Show them what they need. They need leadership. They need a husband. They need family. They were made to bear children. They were made to create life. They wasn't made to keep running their mouths and keep trying to battle for power. It wasn't made for that. And I'm going to tell you, with all that being said, brothers, you set the standards high, you find this type of woman, not only are you going to be satisfied in your life, not only are you going to be absolutely ecstatic that you found true love, because that's true love. But the woman that you with, she is gonna be absolutely amazed, and she's gonna be completely fulfilled. Her purpose is gonna be known, and she's gonna love you. She's gonna love y'all's relationship. She's gonna love playing her position and her role as a righteous woman. And she's gonna enjoy her life. All right? She's gonna absolutely be in full-blown love. So it ain't like, this woman is gonna be some cowering, miserable woman laid up in a corner that just, been beaten, brutalized. That's what's happening now. That's what's happening now. Women spreading themselves short to all of these men who ain't men. They're left, right now, they're left defeated, beat, worn out. Thanks for the super chat. DeAndre Brown says, facts. A lot of women out here will be went down today. It's a lot of women who seen many countries. It's a lot of women who don't have a firearm license. Facts. I mean, that's a fact. That's why they give you all these movies with a woman that's like 5'6", and she going through and she fighting all these damn grown ass men, right? They're programming you women to make you think you can survive on your own. You 5'6", 130 pounds, and because you watching these movies of these women whipping all these grown men ass, you think that that's gonna be you. You think you damn superwoman. I promise you, one man 130 pounds, if he hits you in your mouth one time, you're gonna be totally unconscious. All right? You're gonna be totally unconscious. Straight up. That's mind control that they got you thinking that you in power. That's not reality. That's TV. You need a man. Straight up. Somebody says success is forever, looks always fade away. And that's the truth, man. Like, beauty is vain. The Bible tells you beauty is vain, man. A woman can be fine as all outdoors. And yes, as a man, you're going to be attracted to that. You're going to be turned on by that. You're going to have thoughts in your mind. But if she ain't bringing nothing else to the table, then you're wasting your time. It's about more than sex and stress, because guess what? As she ages, as things begin to change in her body, as she begin to go through menopause, as certain things begin to happen, she ain't gonna always look that way. So you done wasted your whole life and stressed yourself out with an energy that ain't meant to combine with your energy just because somebody look good. You got to think on a higher level than that, man. Somebody said, Patricia says, the male depends on the female. Genesis 1:27 for life. Yep, absolutely. If she desires not to birth any more males, any other gods, if you a strange God, and amen. I'm not sure what you mean by that. All I know is women are made to create babies, all right? A lot of the times when women read the scriptures, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. I'm just being 100% with you. That's why you need a man. That's why you need a man. To show you the scriptures for what they are. Shady says, you're right. I was thinking on a higher level back then, but we here now. Yeah, we here now. If you in this live stream, man, make sure you mash the thumbs up one more time, because y'all know how they gonna do this video. Y'all know anytime you are empowering men, it's an issue. It's an issue. When women, real women, can't wait till the real men are empowered. Can't wait for it. I know they tired of dealing with these simps. They tired of dealing with these simps. These simps ain't fulfilling nothing with these women. Nothing. Somebody say, is women supposed to teach? Women are supposed to teach other women and children. Okay? Do you need me to repeat that for you? Women are supposed to teach other women and children. You got that? The Bible tells you that a woman is not are supposed to usurp authority over a man. She's not supposed to usurp authority over a man. She's supposed to learn from a man. In fact, when she's learning, it actually says she's supposed to remain in silence while learning. In silence. Anytime there's a teaching point going on, she's supposed to close her mouth when a man's talking to her. TX Sweet says, I love that you talking on this subject. Absolutely. Thank you for watching. Being a real woman, watching it and getting this information. Jasmine Montez says, you dropping gems. I needed this. However, I feel like I got a lot to offer, just haven't came across a man. Facts. And that's a good thing. You got a lot to offer. Just don't ever sell yourself short when you know you got a lot to offer as a woman. Because this conversation could be intangible, because if you're a woman, you know you fine, you know you take care of yourself, you know you can cook, you know what type of wife you would be. Don't settle for a worthless dude who ain't trying to build nothing. A dude who ain't got no vision. A dude who just out here like one of them damn pit bulls with the pink thing sticking out trying to find something to hunch on. Find you a man with vision. Find you a man who's astute. A man with wisdom, a man who reads, a man who is actually trying to better himself, a man who's trying to work out, go to the gym, a man who's trying every day to become a better man, a man with potential. Because, ladies, some of y'all standards are just out there. I mean, they just too damn high. You want Jesus of Nazareth, and you ain't gonna get Jesus of Nazareth. All right, it just is what it is. And that's why the Christian church got a lot of women basically like, yeah, the Lord is my man. No. You need a man on this earth, okay? Now, of course, if you're an older woman and it's past your time and you don't see yourself getting married at this point, then yeah, of course you serve the Most High, but you also teach these young women. You teach these young women what it is. You know? Yeah, absolutely, Ashley. A man is trying to be a better man every day. That's what you need. Because a man might start off on ground zero. He might start off, he don't have a job, but hey, you see that man putting in them damn applications. You see him putting in them applications. That man might not have a lot of money, but the money he got, he buying the right thing with it. He's smart with his money. Potential. Start with building blocks. That man might not have everything that you want, but guess what? He's going in the right direction. Because some of you women out here, it's time for you to settle the hell down. You can't keep putting bodies on you. Yeah, absolutely, brothers. Practice NoFap too. Because that's gonna raise your standards. Your standards won't be women on porno films. You practice NoFap and you gain discipline, because as a man, you got to become disciplined out here. Once you become disciplined, you're not going to be looking at women that are selling themselves short. You're not going to be looking at women with low standards. That porn be brainwashing you, brothers. You don't even know it. That porn be brainwashing you. Watching all them twerk videos, it brainwashes you. It really does. It makes you chase the wrong women. Somebody say, thanks for the super chat, says GMA in the club nowadays, bro. Yeah, man, the club scene is crazy. A woman to walk in, it just be crazy. These dudes be like vultures. A woman to sit at the bar, a brother just come from under the bar. Brother just pop up, head just pop up. You know what I'm saying? You be like, what the hell you? Damn, dude. A woman walk outside the club, her heels start falling. There's always a dude there to catch her, right? He just come out of nowhere. Oh, baby, I got you. I see you slipped. Oh, she pissy drunk walking out the club. She slipped. Somebody is there, bro. Somebody is there like, oh, I got you, baby. Oh, you almost fell there. Yeah, where you go? So where you going? What an after party, baby. What an after party. Like, damn, dude. Like, dude, man, listen, bro. Y'all got to ease up, man. Damn, vultures. Just let her choose. Just sit back, man. Somebody said simps. Yeah. Right, man. Right. Man, y'all know, man. I know this was a little bit comical, but you know, I try to drop some real jewels today, man. If you would like exclusive content, I'm gonna go ahead and put another video up later on Patreon as well. Um, I'll leave all the links in the description box. Follow me on Instagram at newbreed404. I'd like to thank everybody for sending super chats, and for everybody who's been sending cash apps, helping out and helping me push the info. Man, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. It definitely goes to great cause, and I definitely appreciate y'all. So, as always, man, y'all make sure y'all have a blessed evening. Y'all stay safe and strong out here. With that being said, shalom and peace.